Hello everybody, it is Manix here, and what I'm going to do for you today is exactly what I promised on Twitter earlier this week and earlier this morning. Going to put together a little video for you, not anything too drastic or painful to watch, but just a little short video going over one of the Frontier Pursuit roles. So you got Bounty Hunter, you got Trader, you got Collector, and what is coming out recently, we have some people who've been playing Modern, or not Modern Warfare, some people who've been playing Red Dead Online for a while now are going to notice that there's going to be a new Frontier Pursuit rolled out, Moonshining, and you might be asking why am I doing a video on that. It's because it's actually so new I haven't started on that one yet, so I don't know what's good about it. I don't know if it's lucrative as far as cash goes, experience for ranking up, both. With Collector I do. Everything you see here on my guy's outfit, from the the swaggy hat and clothes down to belt buckle, boots. I've got the finest weapons with some gold axes and stuff like that, all that on there. I have a fully upgraded camp. I have, let me go ahead and whistle her to come on over. Foxy Roxy, my horse, is the finest horse available in the game, the Black Arabian, and has all the best tack to make it the absolute best all-round horse, as far as quickness, utility, all that kind of stuff. But anyway, all of that was afforded. I had the opportunity to get all that with the Collector role. All the money required for all that, all the gold required for that, and also if you go ahead and look right here in the upper right, you'll notice that I still have quite a bit of gold and money to spare even after getting all that stuff done, and all of that is thanks to the Collector role. So that's why I've decided to make this little quick video, to at least show you the basics, show you how fun it can be. I thought when they first came out with Frontier Pursuits, I was like, should I do bounty hunting? I thought that would be the funnest. I thought that was to be the most fun to pursue, but actually I found Collector to be quite stimulating, not only for just kind of going around and doing your thing, because you actually are going to be wandering quite a bit, but when you get the money as a reward and you get the ranking up as a reward. Ranking up, by the way, if you go ahead and take a look, there's my cash right there. If you were to look, let's see, you'll notice up there where my name is ranked 91 right now, and I started the Collector role when I believe I was ranked 18. And so just by going around and finding unique items in the game, like rare bird eggs, tarot cards, antique alcohol bottles, tarot cards, I think I said tarot cards already, but you'll also get to a point in the Collector role where you're going to be able to get a shovel. You'll be able to get a metal detector, in which that will allow you to find coins and other types of antique items that are metal that you'll actually have to find and then dig up. It's pretty neat, especially if you like to explore all the environment, because you're literally going to be going all over the entire Red Dead Online map. So without further ado, what you're going to do if you've done the bounty hunter or the trading, you want to do trading, you have to start at the post office. There will be a gold icon on your map, shows you where to go for that. You want to do bounty hunter, you gotta go into roads and talk to the guy there. With Collector, you actually, it's a little bit more difficult. You actually have to wander the entire map until you hear the music that you can hear playing in the game right now. And it's basically, you're looking for somebody called Madam Nazar, who is a wandering gypsy. Today, and I say today because quite literally every day she moves, but this is where she is today. I'm going to go ahead and pull it up on the map. Today being the 14th of December 2019. If you want to go and you're actually watching this today, when this video drops on my YouTube channel, then you'll notice if you go to the map, so I'm going to zoom out here so you can actually see, but if you... Oh yeah, she's talking to me now. She's feisty. Anyway, if you go ahead and look on the map, find the big text New Hanover Lemoyne. Go a little bit deeper to slightly smaller text Blue Water Marsh, and best way to look for her is a little bit north of the body of water that is right over the T and the E in the Blue Water name for Blue Water Marsh. So when you find her, you're going to see, if you look right above DrManax right there, that little blip will show up on your map when you find her. so that as you start going around and trying to find these different items that she's going to tell you to collect, you'll be able to easily come back and find her with that little blip. Now, as I said, her location does change on a daily basis. I'm going to go ahead and do a little plug for another person available on Twitter. So if you want to take note of, on Twitter, there's let's see, it's at Madam Nazar. So if you were to go there, it's a Twitter account called Where is Madam Nazar? Basically, they scour the map looking for Madam Nazar every single day, and when they find her location, they will go ahead and post a screenshot and let you know exactly where she is if you don't really want to go and look for her every single day. If you don't want to do it that route and you want to be more of a purist and just do it strictly within game without looking at tips or hints of where anything is, basically, if you go ahead, you're going to, for the collector's items, I mean, it's not so hard that you have to just literally wander everywhere looking for stuff. You can come over to her. She buys and sells items, and so that's how you're going to make your money, is you come over and interact with her, and if you hit buy, her storefront comes up, and so things that you see I've already bought. The collector's bag allows you to go ahead and store all the collector items, the things that you find. The machete, the metal detector, the field shovel, for me, obviously it says owned because I got them quite a while back, but you have to get your collector rank to a certain point before you can actually, these things will be purchasable in the store. I don't think that I was even given the option to use gold to buy those like other things are. So an example of that would be if you are trying to upgrade your camp and you're trying to upgrade it to have a quick travel post. If you don't get up to rank 65 and you still want the travel post, I think that it gave me the option to like splurge a ton of gold bars and still get that traveling post before reaching rank 65. I didn't do that. I just waited until 65 and used cash, because I try to be as much of a purist as I can. I don't like to spend as much of my real world money for in-game perks and stuff like that. So anyway, that's an example though. I don't think with these it even gave me the option though. It was like you have to get rank whatever collector. There are 20 ranks, and this is the same with trader, this is the same with bounty hunter, and I assume it will be the same with moonshining. There are ranks that you get for things that you do related to that specific frontier pursuit role. So as you bring her different items and sell them to her, you're going to get a little bit of experience for it. You'll also get a little bit of experience as you acquire the items. So let's say you find a nest that has a rare bird egg in it. Not only are you going to pick up the bird egg, you're going to get some experience just for picking it up, but then you also get more when you sell it to her, in addition to the money that she'll give you for it. Refined binoculars, that's the only thing I didn't get, and it's just because it says you can see dig sites where there's going to be like some coins or a metal heirloom or something like that, like an old hairbrush. It says you can see it from a great distance, and for me personally, if you're using these maps that you buy from her, as you can see down here, you got a arrowhead map, bird egg. The only reason these are gray is because I actually have these maps in my inventory right now, but like essentially that's the collector role. You buy these maps from her. You can have one map open at a time, and in each one of these maps you'll have, I believe, 3 of whatever the map is, 3 things that you're going to have illuminated on the map. You go to those areas. It's not the exact point. It's basically a big yellow highlighted area. Once you get there, then you're going to try to find whatever it is. You don't know what it is until you actually find it, but you're going to find, let's say I was to buy the coins one. I know that the 3 blips on my map when I open it up, those are all going to be coins of some type. I don't know which coins until I actually dig them up, but it will give me a wide area to kind of hone down my looking, my area of looking, and then I'll just basically kind of wander around there with my horse. When you get close to the item, and it doesn't matter what it is, if it's jewelry, if it's a flower, a tarot card, your controller will start vibrating. The vibrations will get stronger, and you'll actually also hear kind of, I'm trying to think of the right word to use for the sound. It's almost like a wind chime type noise, or if you're like flicking your fingernail against crystals, it will have that noise, and it will also, if you use the eagle eye, it will go ahead and when you use eagle eye to try to find things that are that are moving, or you're trying to follow a track or something like that, it will actually show up yellow in the eagle eye. So it'll show up yellow. You'll hear like the crystally, wind chimey type noise, and you'll also have a vibrating controller. It really vibrates hard. So those are things that help you hone in this area, which is going to be a big circle highlighted in yellow. Once you get in that circle, then you're going to try to feel the vibrations. You're going to try to listen for the noises. But anyway, that's what you do. You'll buy these from her. You'll find the stuff. You bring them back to her. You can sell each item individually as you find it, or she will actually pay substantially more if you, all of these items have sets. So it'll have sets of heirlooms, sets of jewelry, sets of tarot cards, and if you sell this, if you do enough searching and find the sets and you sell her the things as a set, I want to say the payout's probably about 3 times what it would be if you were to just sell things individually. However, what I end up doing is I will go ahead and keep one of everything I find until I have the set, and then sell the set. Any extras that I have, I will go ahead and sell individually, and that's how you're going to make your money right there. But anyway, she has all the maps. She has all the unique items that are up here that they're going to require your rank to go up a little bit. I think some of them unlock as early as like collector rank 2 or 5, and then they just go up from there. I cannot remember when these all unlocked, what rank, but if you are just, let's say you wanted to start collector today, and you go ahead and watch this video, and then you decide I'm going to go do it, you'll come over here and highlight these different things, and you're probably going to be collector level 1 if you're just starting out. It will tell you down by the price. It will say, like, the price is this much, but it'll be all grayed out, and it'll say requires rank 5 collector or something like that. And then when you get to that point, then you'll actually be able to use your cash and get it. If you happen to need things that are common and found around, you know, as flowers and things that you can just go ahead and herbs you can pick and stuff like that, she actually has a decent selection of those as well, if you want them for a recipe or something like that. Oh, apparently moonshine is one of those. So, interesting, because they're having moonshine come out as a frontier pursuit role. Huh. Also have a few things like belt buckles and, you know, other things to make you look suave. I haven't bought hardly anything because I think my dude looks pretty good anyway. I'm actually one of those people who tries to make their character in games that I play look as much like them as I can. Dude looks kind of grimy, but this is about as close as I could get based on the fact that I am a dude who has long blonde hair and I do have a beard. My eyes do, they look pretty tired like that guy. Not all the time, but when I get crappy sleep, yep. Anyway, that's why my dude looks kind of burly, is I actually do have the long hair and the beard. You will see that if you ever tune into my streams. Although I tend to just, some days it'll be down, some days it'll be man bunned it, some days I'll just put it up in a ponytail, and maybe I'll even throw a pink scrunchie in there, who knows. But anyway, yeah, there's a lot of stuff that you can get here. A lot of it will require certain ranks. You'll see this one says actually requires trader roll 5. So that means you have to get and start the trader roll. So go to a post office and start that stuff up. That will actually, you're going to work with cribs in your camp to do that. You're gonna go kill a bunch of animals, bring the carcasses and the body parts and stuff to him, do some missions to get some other materials, and then as you produce goods, you go and trade them with other people. But if I was to get to rank 5 and use $100, then I could get these hardy leather gloves. I'm not going to do it because I think that what I have on there is good enough. Don't really need it. Don't really think I need a flask, although that's definitely new. I don't remember seeing that thing, because to be completely honest, I actually, yeah, all these things down here, not the balloonist goggles. I'm going to say from this, the Holme, most likely, gloves, all the way down here, these have got to be new, because I don't remember seeing these, and I got a pretty good memory. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Gee whiz. Bounty Hunter rank roll. Or, Bounty Hunter roll rank 5.
I thought that might
It's a skull ring. I like it. It's not bad. Raw back. Interesting. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started here. Oh, got some new daily challenges. But anyway, since, as I said, I actually already have a few of those maps that you saw grayed out in her store. They're actually here on the horse. So we will go ahead and... Where are they? No. Heck are they? already read that. What am I doing? Let's see. Treasure map. Treasure map. Oh. Skills, actual collection map. Here we go. Sorry. I've been playing a lot of Call of Duty Modern Warfare since it dropped in October, and so I got all the way up to 91, and I actually haven't played Red Dead Online since Modern Warfare came out, but since they're coming out with some new updates that are making the available amount of things that you can do in Red Dead Online a little bit greater, I decided to go ahead and do this now. So I'm just trying to make sure that I'm getting back into the control scheme and stuff with this game. But anyway, let's go ahead and do, let's do tarot cards. So basically you're going to open up the map, and okay, so you'll see right here, it goes ahead and automatically auto-zooms you into this big highlighted area. Now, just because that little tarot card symbol is right exactly there, does not necessarily mean that that's the exact point it's going to be on the map. That just means that's the center point for this circle, this highlighted circle. That's all it means. I will tell you just from experience, though, tarot cards tend to be in buildings or close to buildings, and if they're not in or close to a building, they're going to be like laying on a barrel or a wagon or a bench or a table or something like that. That's just, I found that from experience. But if you go ahead and zoom all the way out, when you get these maps, they're going to be spread out a little bit, the different items, but it's always going to be 3 items per treasure map, or not treasure map, collector's map. Those are 2 different things, so I have to stress that enough. Treasure maps and collector's maps are different. So with the collector's maps, you're going to have 3 things that pop up per collector map, and although the collector role will have you traversing this entire map, and I'm not kidding about that, you're going to even go like places that technically are like back here, because these are like caves, and it can get a little bit confusing because it'll be like, it says it's right here, and you're like, it's not right here, and then you find a little hole in a rock and it goes into a cave, you know, a cave system, and you gotta go in there to get your thing. But anyway, these are all roughly in about the same area, and that's usually how it is when you open these maps up. But what you want to do is we're going to try to go to, it looks like this is probably our closest bet, which is probably why it automatically geolocated us there. I'll go ahead and mark that specific point. If you go ahead and really drill down here, you can see there's a building right here. So it could very well be exactly where that point is, but I just wanted to stress that when you're looking at this entire highlighted circle, that's all that symbol means, is it's the center point of that highlighted area. It does not necessarily mean that's exactly where your item's going to be. But it will be inside that building, I can guarantee that. And if it's not, then you go ahead and be the first one to hit me up in my DMs on Twitter, and I will go ahead and send you something neat. Let's see. So anyway, yeah, let's go ahead and go there. Just put that bad boy away. Look, it's nighttime. So glad I have the lantern on my horse. And you know what? The lantern on my horse, it wasn't cheap either. But I was able to get the money using the collector roll. So just saying. Because I mean, you gotta eat. You're gonna find animals to kill. You want to cook some stuff, you're going to need to get those herbs and spices. Okay, so I'm going to try to keep not talking too much, but basically I'm going to tell you right now, my controller has started to lightly vibrate, and if you listen carefully, you can kind of hear what I was talking about as far as like if you can think of somebody flicking their fingernails against crystal, or like wind chimes, or a combination of both. You can kind of hear it, and obviously you can't see me right now and you can't feel my controller, but my controller is vibrating. I remember I told you it's going to be in that house. We're going to go in that house. The vibrations are getting very strong now. What we need to do, there you go. You see how it's got the yellow fuzzies. There's my tarot card. It's right there on the table. In addition to the crazy strong vibrations that I'm getting in my controller, and the little clinkly, chimey, crystally noise. So anyway, want to examine it. He's going to pick it up. You can look at it. You can flip it, even though it's just nothing mandatory that you look at on the back. Put it away. There you go. 100 experience for the collector. So that's not Actually, I should say that's 100 XP, and that's XP that goes towards your in-game rank for your character. However, if you were still leveling up your collector, which I've already maxed it at 20 a long time ago, if you were still leveling up your collector, in addition to that 100 XP that it showed up there, it would say 100 XP, which is your XP towards your rank, and that would also say however many XP collector. And that would basically give you an idea of how quickly you're progressing through your collector roll. But anyway, yeah, so I think that's just a little glitch. Because like my controller is still vibrating, and my controller's still vibrating right now, but like, and I still hear the chimey noise. So it's either a glitch, because I mean clearly I already picked it up, it's not there anymore, or there could be another collector item in here somewhere. It looks like there's some bottles here. Oh, moonshine. That is actually a collector item. And that's probably why my controller's still vibrating and I'm hearing the noises. Moonshine is actually a collector item if you buy the map that is antique alcohol bottles. This is one of them. Actually, no, it's not. Well, it's got to be a glitch then. Unless, excuse me, what's in here? Don't stand on the box, dude. Just take the stuff. Food. Food. Okay. I'm still hearing that, though. Can I go down here? Oh, that's it. Tortoiseshell comb. Family heirloom. And once again, 100 XP towards rank. It would also flash your collector's experience if you were still actually leveling a collector. So you'll hear now, you don't hear that little like wind chimey, crystally type of noise going on, and my controller's no longer vibrating. So we got lucky with that one, because the map only told us to come here for that tarot card, but it actually had a family heirloom as well, which is another map that I don't actually have. So yeah, we got lucky on that one. Where is Foxy Roxy? What's up, baby? All right, let's gonna go back to our map. Boop. And let's mark this other piece. We're gonna go do this one next, just 'cause it's kind of out there. And hear my chimes. I got a vibrating controller. It's somewhere over here. And oh my God, we got lucky again. Look at that. And well, that might just be flowers. We're gonna go look at this first. I think this is just flowers, though. Nope, Scotch whiskey. Look at that. That's an antique bottle. So yeah, we got lucky. Antique alcohol bottle. That one gave us 200 rank up experience, and then the other thing showed up. Oh, it was over here. That's going to be our tarot card. I saw it over here. Where the heck was it? Oh, there it is. Grab that piece. Oh, look at that. It's a 10 of wands. And then we put it away, and biggity ziggity, we got it. Okay. Now I gotta go get my horse. Where's my horse? Whoop, wait a minute. I'm still hearing it. Oh my God, we got triple lucky. Look at this. See how it says dig? There's another item. What's in here? Look at this. I bought one map type, and I'm finding stuff from other map types. I love it when that happens. It was a metal hairpin, another family heirloom. Ha we're getting lucky. And I'm so glad that it's happening when I'm actually doing a video. It's almost like I planned it. Alright, let's see. Our other one was over here. And we'll get there pretty quickly because of Fox. Oh! I gotta get up there. Now I see it. Alright. Dang it. Why didn't I think of going to the second story? What the? What in heck? A little bit dark. Alright, it's over here. Here it is. Hey, buddy. Alright, let's see what we got. We got a Queen of Cups. Okay, so now we found everything on the tarot card map. So it's basically the tarot card map is just going to magically disappear, ow, from my inventory. I'm going to go back to Madame. So we just find that, which, as I said, as the day changes, that blip will change. I've noticed typically when you have a treasure map open, if you haven't found her for the day, it will actually display a blip so that you can find.
Gentle spirit. I do not trust you.
I'm going to see here if I have some doubles, just so I can show you how much these things go for if you're selling.
Let's see the fruits of your labor.
Individually. So let's see if I have any duplicates here. Okay, so Scotch whiskey, I've got 2 of them. Metal hairpin, I've got 2 of them. So right now, she will pay you $10.50 for that hairpin, $10.50 for that bottle. I'll tell you right now, though, when I collected an entire set of the rare bottles, or an entire heirloom set, it's like anywhere from $60 for the set to, like, I've sold some sets of stuff that have been, I want to say, like $200 and some dollars.
Night in the fog.
I don't know what you just said. It sounded inappropriate. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and do that because I got
Quite mundane, but I will take it.
And I'm gonna keep this because I've got all 10 of those. Or wait, no. All 10. No, that's the same card. I've got 10 of that same card. What I usually do is I will get 10 of a card 10 times so that I have 10 sets. And then I sell all those sets and that gives me a huge, massive payout. Hence the 12 grand up there in the upper right. So anyway, that's pretty much the basics. I can't think of anything else you need to know with the collector roll. It's actually that simple. Once you get the hang of it, you're going to start noticing. Keep in mind, as I mentioned, that when it comes to tarot cards specifically, and actually, to tell you the truth, the antique alcohol bottles, if your map is giving you an indicator that there's a building within that highlighted yellow circular area, just go to that building. I can, like, 90% accurate tell you it's going to be in or around that building. If it's not in the building on a dresser or something, it's going to be like on a stair banister, or it's going to be on a bench on the porch, you know, something like that, or even on a barrel that's just sitting like in the front yard or something like that. But that's the basics of the collector's roll for Red Dead Online as part of the Red Dead Online by Rockstar Games Frontier Pursuits, along with the Bounty Hunter, along with the Trader, and coming soon, or even for some people who have already been playing a while and have early access, the Moonshining roll, which I will do a video for Moonshining in the future. Let's just say date is to be determined, TBD on that one. So just keep an eye on my Twitter page, which is at DrManax. And that's where I go ahead and I keep all of my updates and hints on what kind of videos are going to be coming to my YouTube channel and what kind of streams are going to be coming to my Twitch channel. So keep an eye on that. Follow me if you can. If you like this video and you expect other videos to follow, which they will, go ahead and I would appreciate a subscribe. Make sure you have notifications turned on to get all the right updates for all the right videos that are going to be coming out that you might be interested in. And I will see you in the next video. Keep in mind also, this is a gaming video. However, I am a professor of English, and I occasionally will have English lesson videos. And I also, in addition to video gaming, like to express myself and vent from a political perspective. So expect to also see some political commentary videos based upon the news of the day, and if I have the time to actually do one. So expect to see my face, beard, long hair, and all. Go ahead and drop in some knowledge. Make sure that you go ahead, as I said, keep yourself trained on that Twitter page, because that's where you're going to have all of the updates on what's going to be coming out content-wise. So, this is Manix signing off. Remember to always be informed, stay woke, get wrecked. See you next time.